Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kate pursues interloper Tripp, saves Harris. Chad's upsetting call. Days of Our Lives uncovers that Chad DiMera will find the Horton front room brimming with blazes, so he'll overreact alongside Julie Williams. Chad will try to put out the fire with an extinguisher after confirming that Julie, Doug Williams, and the children are safe in the distance. When Julie finds out that Chad has given her the slip, she will decide that she needs to get involved before Thomas and Charlotte DiMera lose another parent. Days make statements will take an unnerving turn once Chad and Julie are encircled by the blast, however they'll find a leave methodology before it's past the point of no return. Julie will end up sitting on a seat with Doug as she gets profound over every one of the recollections burning to the ground. In spite of the fact that Julie will modify the Horton house, it'll in any case be difficult to see it not doing so well at this point. DOL fans can anticipate that Chad should get a call that clatters him in the consequence, one that makes plainly somebody set the fire purposefully. Different days say Ava Vitali will detect Harris Michaels inert on the shipping bay and oddity at the chance of losing him. Ava will hand off the fresh insight about the shooting via telephone before Tripp Johnson comes to Harris's guide. There'll likewise be some EMTs close by as Tripp performs mouth-to-mouth and gives his all to keep Harris alive. Harris will come to the emergency clinic, where he might require a medical procedure soon enough. Talking about a medical procedure, Paulina Value's strategy has been knock up to Valentine's Day, so presently it's occurring on a similar morning. Chanel Dupree, Raven Bowens, and Johnny DiMera need to get hitched. Paulina will feel regretful about destroying Johnny and Chanel's arrangements, however they'll have another plot moving, one that will fix things such that Paulina can in any case watch them marry on the most heartfelt day of the year. When Rafe Hernandez learns about Harris's emergency, he'll push Ava and Stefan DiMera for updates and desire to find the culprit who did this. Days say Xander Cook is clearly going to get accused eventually because of wearing something almost identical to the shooter, yet it appears as though his hands are spotless this time around. At Harris's loft, Kate Roberts Brady will arm herself against the person who just broke in and discharged shots. After Kate pursues the concealed man away, she'll turn her consideration back to Lucas and inquire as to whether he's okay. Xander captured over misleading Harris allegations. Sarah stands by her man? Days of Our Lives uncover that Xander Cook will get back home from his run and observe that Sarah Horton is as yet anxious to warm things up with him. Since the DOL promo for the week of February 12th to 16th shows Xander getting steamy with Sarah in the shower, it appears that he will ultimately decide he can't fight what they're both feeling. Notwithstanding, Days make statements could go off in an unexpected direction when the police appear for certain extreme inquiries later. Xander wasn't ready when he got a strange call from somebody attempting to recruit him for an end plot. There's a lot in question for Xander now that he's a father to Victoria Horton Cook. Also, he would rather not create any significant mishaps with Sarah. Tragically, Days spoilers recommend Xander will fall under doubt in light of several factors, remembering the enigmatic messages for his telephone and his criminal history. Obviously, Xander went out in running garments at the specific time Harris Michaels was shot by somebody in running clothing, so that won't help him much. Harris appeared to perceive the culprit before he took 2 slugs, yet his memory might be fluffy when he stirs. Maybe Harris will just review what occurred on the shipping bay a short time later, since he admired C-track jeans and running shoes. Days spoilers hint here may likewise be observers who saw Xander running nearby, so no part of this will amount to uplifting news. Stefan DiMera could try and give the police an assertion about Xander, who came to him with refreshes on that disposal work we referenced. Xander accepted E.J. DiMera needed to enlist him, however imagine a scenario where it was Stefan. All things considered. All things considered, Clyde Weston never required a voice distorter to convey requests to any other individual, so how could he out of nowhere need one for Xander, everything being equal? It's conceivable Stefan himself is behind the wrongdoing, assuming that he went that far to get Harris good and gone, or perhaps he found a reinforcement contract killer like possibly grimy official Phillips. In any event, Stefan could make a move to attempt to nail everything to Xander to redirect doubt from himself. How will Sarah react to the possibility that Xander will be detained at some point? It'd be ideal to see a few development in Xander and Sarah's relationship, so this could be an extraordinary method for showing it. Sarah could perceive Xander that she accepts he's coming clean and that he's truly different. From that point, Sarah could attempt to defend Xander or if nothing else ensure he has a great attorney to battle the charges. Days of Our Lives say some troublesome lawful show is coming up, yet Xander's name ought to be cleared eventually. The final episodes of Days of Our Lives include Nicole Discovery, Dicey Double Date, Saving Harris, and Proposal Mistake. Nicole Walker DiMera finds out about E.J. DiMera's endeavors. Days of Our Lives features Stephanie Johnson and Everett Lynch have a twofold date. Harris Michaels is saved by Tripp Johnson. Additionally, Teresa Donovan becomes persuaded that Alex Kyriakis will propose. However, this could be an unfortunate mix-up. Days of Our Lives Nicole Walker DiMera's revelation. DOL uncover that Nicole will be overpowered by the amount EJ is doing to get equity for Holly Jonas. Nicole revelation, sketchy twofold date, Saving Harris proposition mix-up. Obviously, fans realize that EJ is railroading Tate Dark, who is blameless. Will Nicole feel the same way about EJ's endeavors when she learns every bit of relevant information? DOL sketchy twofold date. During the week, Stephanie and Everett have a twofold date arranged with Rafe Hernandez and Jada Tracker. In any case, it is prodded that Stephanie checks in with Everett about the twofold date. Likewise, Red DOL EJ insults Stefan about the medication busts. Stefan incensed, such a lot of for selfless love. While Everett could at first concur, he could attempt to retreat without a second to spare. It is basically impossible that Everett is prepared for Stephanie to learn about his union with Jada. Days of Our Lives Saving Harris Michaels. Days of Our Lives uncover that Tripp will wildly attempt to save somebody's life. This life is undoubtedly Harris, since he was shot in the episode that broadcasted on. While Tripp attempts to save Harris, Rafe grills Ava Vitale and Stefan DiMera. Ava and Stefan will be frightened to discover that Clyde Weston is completely finishing his alarming messages. This could be the person responsible for the Horton Homes arson. Chad DiMera, Thomas DiMera, Charlotte DiMera, Julie Williams and Doug Williams will be left destitute. Fortunately, Maggie Horton Kyriakis, Suzanne Rogers, takes them all in. DOOL. During the week, Paulina Cost regrets over demolishing Chanel Dupree's big day. Wendy Shin converses with Rafe and Jada about Ava's way of behaving. Teresa is persuaded that Alex will propose, yet might she at any point be mixed up? John Black and Marlena Evans, on the other hand, are having a picnic. Steve Johnson and Kayla Johnson think back. Xander Cook accepts Sarah Horton is finished with him. Additionally, Leo Obvious indeed interferes with Sloane Peterson Brady's family time. Which storyline would you say you are anticipating seeing the most during the 7-day stretch of February 12th? Comment on this post with your thoughts. Make sure to continue to watch The Cleanser on Peacock to figure out what occurs straight away. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.